Hello, everyone. July 6th. So move on to the next week, not next week, this week's training program. So the most difficult part is done, which is last week. Oh my God. That was so hard. That was so hard. I mean, this is the second time I run this program. Last time, this is also the hardest part. And also, I was a little bit regressing on the technique side. Um, 'Cause, there are different, like you watch those professionals do, and then you want to try different ways, and then you start to doubt yourself, like, was my technique the best? Now the thing is, there's always there's the standard, and you should try to follow the standard. But at the end of the day, your body proportion is different from whoever you saw, right, on the video. So there's going to be one way that suits you the best, and it's just trying to find what that way is while also sticking to the theory, right? To the theory. You can't go. I mean, if you're like Carlos, then yeah, you can probably ignore the rule, but you're not Carlos, so you have to stick to the rule a little bit. And I have some kind of way that I want, some kind of technique that I was trying to do, but then I saw something else and I changed it, and then it didn't work very well, and I'm changing back. So that's kind of also um, contributed to the frustration of last week. And my collarbone, the injury in the collarbone was not healing very well because of the volume, right? Because of the volume, and maybe the way I'm catching the bar. So yeah, the skin just, I broke my skin every single day, and then the next day it heals, and then it breaks again, and next day it heals. It just never fully heals. It just every day the damage done to the skin is outpaces the recovery, and that's also a sign of frustration, because I just got scared. Like, I don't dare to catch the bar, and if you have this like split second scare, and yeah, things are just not gonna work. So moving on to this week, the volume is down. Thank goodness. Snatch is down to 5 sets of 2 from 4 by 3 to 5 by 2. So that's a welcome. And I'm always very good at snatching, much better in snatching compared to clean and jerk. And sets of 2 is good. And I did it today. It was okay. It's good volume and a good intensity. What is really a blessing is clean and jerk. And I'm going to singles. Singles on a clean. I think I have 1 clean and 2 jerks this week. Not a problem. Like, I can handle 2 jerks. The body can handle it. The shoulder, the collarbone can handle it. 1 clean is definitely a blessing. I mean, today I'm changing again, right? I'm changing it to something different, and I think it'll take a while, but I like what I'm seeing overall, so I think I'm gonna stick with it. But yeah, it's just frustrating sometimes. The regression on technique is always frustrating. All right, anyway, let's get on to today's problem. Maximum number of events that can be attended. You are given an array of events where start and end. Every event I starts and end. I think it's inclusive, right? You can attend an event I at any day where it's included start time and end time. I think it's a start date and end date. You can only attend one event at any time, which is the max number of events you can attend. So basically, if it's overlapping, you can attend 1 event, 2 event, and 3 event, right? Is that what it is? You can attend an event at any day where, so on day 1 I can attend this, on day 2 I can attend this, and day 3 I can attend this. You can attend all 3 events. So maybe line sweep can do something about it. You sort by the start, right? And then you go through them. You go through them, and day by day, right? And each day you can count how many events happens on that day, right? And once you count how many events that happens on a day, and then you can always attend, because they say you can only attend one event at any time, which means if on a day you have, I don't know, multiple events, you can only attend one of them, but that day you can attend an event, right? And then the next one, what are you afraid of? What are you worried about? What I'm worried about is in this case, right? In this case, I'll go days, right? So in total, it's actually 4 days. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And this is 1, and then 2. So we can do delta, right? This is delta, and then so actually this is going to be -1 here. So 2, this is going to be -1. 3 is going to be 0. And then that's going to be a -1 on the 5, right? -1. So that's kind of how it looked like. So overall, we have 1, 2, 2, 1, 0. So at this, you have 1 event, 2 events, 2 events, 1 event, right? So it shapes out like this. So the worry is you say, okay, I'll attend this, have 1 event, it has 1 event, it has 1 event. You say, oh, I'll attend this one. All right, but there are only 3 events. So you definitely cannot attend 4 events because there's overlap. So can we say when we just take the maximum between how many events we can take? I'm thinking. Okay, let's try the second one. Second one's the same, okay? So we'll do 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? No, I have 6 here. So I have 1, 2, I have 1 event. This is -1, 3, 4, -1, and 1 and 2. So 1, and this is -1. So in total, there will be 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. It looked like that. It looked like this. So in total, I have 4 events, right? So we have 4. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not very sure. This is just say at this time you have overlap, right? You have overlap, and we can always take 1 event of the overlap, and then you move on to the next one. So if there's further overlap, you just don't take the previous one, but you can take the other one if they have overlap. So you can take that, and then you move on if there's still overlap. That's the problem, right? That's the problem. For example, if we have event, let's say 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, right? And if we write it out, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we write it out, we have 1, -1, and 2, -1, right? And we write it out will be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 0, right? 2, 2, 2, 0. And you will say, oh, I can have 3 events, but there's no 3 events. Oh, then you can say I only have 2 events. Now, what if I have, so basically 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I skip 4, but we have 5. We start from 5. Right, so how about I say 5 to 6, right? 5 to 6. So we have 5, 6, 7. So we have 1 and -1. and that will be 2, 2, 2. Right? We'll have like this. We'll have 2, 2, 2, 0, 1, 1, 0. Right? Then you start going. I say 1, 2, 3 event, and 4 event, 5 event. But you also say, yeah, we can say, well, restricted to. Will there be a scenario where if I do this, because essentially I'm overcounting, right? I'm overcounting. So I'm counting the days where the event has already taken place. So I'm overcounting. And the thing is, if there are other events, a bunch of events, and I have some overcounting, but in total, because I overcount, if it's above the total number, that doesn't affect. But what if it's below the total number? Which means we have some event that we cannot participate in. Right? We have some event that we cannot participate in, but because of the overcount, we are counting that event. For example, what if I have this from 5 to 5? So this is a -1. So this is 0. We have 5 and 5, I like this. So there's like 2, it's -2. So I have a 2. Still makes sense. It still makes sense. I couldn't find a counterexample because I am overcounting. Oh wait, hold a second. This is a counterexample, right? Because there are 4 events, but I can only attend 3. But this one will give you 4. Ooh, I think I found a counterexample. Try 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I think this should be 3. Yep, it should be 3, but this one will give you 4. Gotta think about this, huh? How do we handle this? Well, what we might be able to do is once we take one, can we eliminate it? And the problem is not because of here. The problem is because I have this thing, right? So I take, and this should be 0, right? So basically, what we have is 2, 2, 2, 0, 2, 0, right? And I take this event. When I take this event, I take the event, let's say 1 to 3. So once I take this event, I will reduce like I need to update, like so just need to minus 1. And this also minus 1, minus 1. So then I take the second one, then this will become 0. Yeah, that's what we need to do. But how do we implement this? So by doing this, let's say I have 2 events, okay? And then moving on to the next one, because these are 2 events. And next one, if it's the same, that means the same 2 events. So I shall, because I remove one event, so this shall remove one event as well. What if I have fewer events? Like, so starting at this is have 2 events, right? And ending at this. So we say starting at this is 2 events. Okay. Then we minus 1. Then we come here is the number of events so far. And then I say we have 0 events. We have 1 events, okay, minus 1. So I have no events, right? And then we go, go, go. The number of events starting at this position. Number of events starting at this position. And once you take the event, then the event eliminates. So the number of events starting at this position will decrease. And then the next position, yeah, and then you keep going. And then you'll say the number of events starting at this position. Like I don't really care when it ends. When it ends doesn't matter. I just care how many number of events starting at. So if I don't care, right? So all of these I don't even need to mark them. It's just number of events starting at 1. Which one is this one? Yeah, number of events starting as 1 is 2. Number of events start at 2 is 1, and number of events start at 3 is 1. Right? Events start at 3 is 1. This is the number of events. So number of events starts there's 2, so I'll take 1. So the number of events starting at 1 is 1. But we need to know when it ends. Right? So I think we still need this delta. Okay, so I think we still need this delta. Right, so this is the delta. This tells you the number of events start at 2 is 1, and then you take 1, so the number of events, that's available at 2 is 2. Then you take 1 and tell you the number of events available now is 1, which means here the number of events available is 0, so you cannot take, so you can only take 2 events. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the number of events starting as is 2. So take 1. Okay. So now number of events is 2. Right? Number of events available at position 2 is 2. Okay, we have a 1, 2, we have a 2, 3. Right, we have a 1, 2, we have a 2, 3. How about number of events starting at 3? So I say I take 1 again. So now number of events starting at 1, starting at here, available here is only 1. Right? Then we move on to this, which is 2, 2, 3. Right? This is a 2, 3. And then if you add this, becomes 0. So number of events available now, that becomes 0. No, because this one's already, I already did -1. Right, you already did -1, so this doesn't count. You shouldn't count this one. If you take it, you shouldn't count it. Ugh. Okay, what's this? This is the total number of events available at this point of time. So I say, okay, I'll take 1. Alright? So the current available is 1. And this tells you 3. But it's not 3 because you take 1 already. That still doesn't work. Right? It still doesn't work. This just tell you at this position you have 3 events. Right? You have 3 events. But you already take 1, so let me think again. So you start from the smallest, and then you say, okay, I'll take that, and then you move on to the next one. You move on to the next position, right? Next time, and you try to see if anybody is available. I don't know. Maybe 2 pointers. You know, you sort the event, right? You sort it by this. We're talking about example 2, right? So we're not using the line sweep now. And we simply just go with the time, right? The time. So I say I have 1, and I have a point here. Can it do it? Yes, it can. Okay, so I move on to this. Now this one becomes 2. Can I do it? Yes. Move on. Now it becomes 3. Can I do it? Yes. All right, move on. Become 4. Can I do it? Yes. Done. Now I move on to 5. 5 is outside, doesn't work, so we have 4. I think it works for this one as well, right? So we have 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 5, and 5, 5. With the same technique. One works. Yeah, 1 works. 2 works. 3 doesn't work, so I don't move this. 4 doesn't work. 5 works. 6 doesn't work. And we get out. So we have 3. I think this might work. We don't need line sweep. This I think 2 pointers will work for this. Wow, we spent a lot of time trying to figure out if line sweep can work. Jeez, what the hell? That was scary. 1353. 2 pointers. Sort events. Sort events. Then 2 pointers. Alright, so we're gonna say sort events dot begin, events dot end. We can use the default sorting, and we say result is 0. What else do we need? We need days, right? Days is 1. And we go through events one by one, right? We go through events one by one. And I equal to 0. All right. So we say while I smaller than events dot size. Okay. We say if the day is within, day move on, and event move on. If it's outside, then day move on, events don't move on. Which basically means days will keep progressing regardless, but events don't. So maybe I should do it differently. Hold on. Maybe what I should do is while I smaller the events dot size. You do the same thing, man. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's fine. But just D keeps moving on, but there's no end to it. Oh, you want to use for int D equals to 1. So you want to do this for int D equal to 1. Right? I think this is what you want. I smaller than this and D++. Because there's no end for D, right? And what we do, we check. We say if D is larger or equal to events I 0 and D is smaller or equal to events I 1, right? If that is true, then rest plus plus and I plus plus, because I used it, so I have plus plus. But D is always moving on. Now else, if it's not, then I doesn't progress, but D progress. And I will keep doing this until events got exhausted. And then we'll return rest. Okay, something looking like this. Do you think this is going to work? That is a very good question. We'll try it out. Interesting. So basically D keeps going. I see. Okay. There's one more thing we need to do. So if this, right, and there are scenarios where D does not move forward. Okay, maybe a while loop is a better choice here. Yeah, in this case, a while loop I think is a better choice. Makes it more explicit. All right. So if D is larger than or smaller than, everything's happy, and then we'll say D++. Right? D also move forward. Else, if D is smaller than events I 0, right? So it's this, then D++. Else, which means D is larger than I++. All right. I'm not sure if we can make this. Can we make this like better? Like in one scenario d will plus plus, the other scenario d does not plus plus. Alright, let's just go with this. Maybe there are better ways, but we'll see what the better ways are. It's been half an hour. This one better work. Okay? It better work. It does not work. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh, 1, 5. 1, 5. And we have a 3, 3. So essentially I say this, 3. So I take this 4. I take this but 5. Shoot. I see the problem. So they have, so we should get, I don't know, sort by n. If we sort by n, it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, and then 1, 5, and then 1, 5. Sort by end. Oh Lord, I forgot what, how it's the. Why would sort by n work though? Because if you sort by end, then you are using the earliest possible. Yeah, that kind of does make sense, right? So I need to do, A1 smaller than B1. I hope this is what it means. I don't know. Maybe we'll compile error. Perfectly likely. Maybe like I need to. I guess this is okay. Alright, let's try this one. I just sort events by the end. Doesn't work. So by the end, because by the end you have 2, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. Oh, okay, yeah, this doesn't work. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, another idea is, you go through it twice. You go through it multiple times until you cannot fit anymore. So in this case, like 1 doesn't fit anything, right? So yeah, you save it and then you try it again. So basically, okay, so here is another idea. Sort events, then 2 pointers. Save the time points that have not been used, used, and try again. This might time out. This might time out, but let's see. And I think sort based on the end is still a good idea, right? Sort based on end is still a good idea. I still think we should sort event based on end time. I still think that's right, but we'll add a little bit more. Oh, Lord. Unmatched. Okay. So if this is this, if d is smaller than a time, which means this d is unmatched, right? Which means the d is unmatched. I think this will be a little bit too. Stuff size -1. This is the largest one. Okay, so now we have all this. And then what? We should go through every d and say well, true. But those shall be removed as well, right? Oh no, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It should be given a current time, right? Among all the events, do we have an event? Do we have an event that can cover it with the smallest back time? Right, with the smallest back time. And smallest back time, they cannot cover it. So we'll go through. I don't know. Smallest back time. Like, is there one that can cover it? How do I find it? Yeah, smallest always goes smallest, right? But then you have something that doesn't work. Oh man, I don't like it, but I don't know. Is that the only way to do it? Uh, unused. So stupid, this one. Yeah, unmatched. And then we go to hit this. So for this one, say if, again, these large are equal to these unmatched day, and I have, no, I don't think this is right. Alright, let's see. Maybe we have a hint. What are the hints? In case of tie by the end time in ascending order. Loophole was a sorted event. Attend as much as you can and keep the last day occupied. What does that mean? try to attend a new event, keep in mind the first day you can attend a new event in. I don't understand what it's trying to say. Attend as many events as you can and keep the last day occupied. Keep the last day occupied? Huh? Keep the last day occupied. Oh, brilliant. What does it mean, keep the last day occupied? And when you try to attend a new event, keep in mind the first day you can attend a new event in. So in that case, okay, let's go back to the stuff that we fail, right? So if we sort like this, so basically it's 1 is good, 2 is good, and 3, because I'm using this. So we say we shouldn't do 3 here, we should do 5. by that. N time of currently available meetings. We also start at each day we perform the following steps. Add to the candidate queue all meetings whose start day. All meetings whose start day is less than or equal to I. All meetings whose start day is less than or equal to I. So all of these are currently available. So we put currently available meetings in it, and we want to use the one that has the smallest end date. And then we'll pop that, and then we want the next one and see. Okay, so what this is trying to say. This is the solution. What we want is to have the meeting with the earliest end time. That earliest end time will satisfy the current state. Right? Yeah. To do so, we first sort event by the start time. Then, for each day, we add all the eligible events to a main heap based on end time. Thus, the top of the heap is the eligible event with the smallest end time. So we'll sort it, and then we need a priority queue, which we're going to call in. I actually forgot. Priority queue, custom priority queue. Okay, so can I use index for this? For example, can I say int? After int. better type, right? Okay, this is our main key. Oh, that's all right. Okay, then what? Then we go through day one by one. Main key. Index is smaller than length plus 5. Now we just progress until D is outside. But after it's sorted like this, we don't know what's the largest one. We have no more to offer, right? Or main key empty. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is all the eligible. We're gonna say while index is smaller than length plus 5, and then our index 0 is smaller or equal to D. Main key dot add push index, or push index and index plus plus. Index plus plus. So once we're done with that, we have the main key, and what we will do is hit a pop to top, right? And then say if main key empty, right? If it's not empty, then main key pop, and the rest plus plus, right? And that one can do. Done. We'll go to the next one. Right, go to the next one. And go to the next one. Go to the next one. If main key is so it's something, and then we get rid of all the events. Right, let's say we have something. What if D is very small? Oh, the D is very small, then we don't have anything, and then we that's fine. We just keep increasing d until it's available, and then we push everything into it. Then we'll pop it out. Next d, everything is available, pop it out. Alright, eventually index will exhaust, and then we'll make it. So we keep going, keep going, keep going. So there will be a time when we have exhaust, like d becomes too big. Alright? D is too big. Alright, D is too big. D becomes too big. Okay, I need to do this while main keep dot is not empty and main keep dot top one dot top is the index, and we'll say event is index 1 if it's smaller, right? So if the end is smaller than the current day, then main keep dot top. So we cannot use it. Day is too big. Alright, day is too big. Now we're going well, we'll give this a shot. Okay, try it. Okay, so yeah, if this one works. Okay, yeah, with the help from the tutorial, we were able to do this. Priority queue. I don't know what this. Oh, this get a max day. That's fine. That's a sort. And place events. This is to put the priority queue, to put the end event in. Oh, the end time. That's actually pretty smart. You put the end time in, and then you always get the top. See, they have this one as well, right? If it's smaller than I, which is this thing, and then you just keep popping, and if it's not, you do this. Yeah. Well. All right. Well, it's didn't solve it, but I kind of get the idea, but yeah, didn't really figure out how to do it. All right.